Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for joining me on this channel, Adults ESL Online Learning. I'm Dr. Hernandez Smith, and this video is about public enemies. During the Great Depression era, bank robber John Dillinger's charm and audacity endeared him to much of America's suffering public. He was also a thorn in the side of J. Edgar Hoover and the FBI. Desperate to capture the elusive outlaw, Hoover made Dillinger his first public enemy. He assigned Melvin Purvis the task of bringing Dillinger in, dead or alive. Dillinger was captured a few times and managed to escape prison twice. He had the help of his gang and the general public. Uninvolved people to his crimes provided him different hideouts. Dillinger even walked inside the police station and asked them about a baseball game score, but wasn't ever recognized. Ultimately, he was backstabbed by a friend. His friend contacted the FBI and tipped them off of Dillinger's location. She contacted the FBI to exchange information for her citizenship. The FBI found Dillinger where she said he'd be, and they killed him. She was deported anyway. Let me know what you think and leave a comment in the comment section. This is my question after watching Public Enemies. Who are today's public enemies? The film does an excellent job in showing the cruelty, or just how cruel that time was in American history, how desperate the general public was in that time of American history, and how J. Edgar Hoover was just starting this bureau of FBI. He was just starting it, and how inexperienced he really was. And it's interesting because the lines of justice and crime are blurred. In the opening scene, we see Melvin Purvis, Christian Bale's character. It's his opening scene for his character, and he's hunting a human, and he ultimately catches the human. He shoots him down and tortures him. And that is what is to come for the rest of the film for this character. Melvin Purvis is just cruel. And so are the other FBI agents, because that's pretty much what their leader, J. Edgar Hoover, is asking for them to be. He's asking them to be just black and white cruel. Under the guise, under the mask, or under the umbrella, under the shield, or under the protection of, the American justice system. And it's very upsetting to watch. This is a true crime film, so it's not a happy movie. It is fun to watch these actors portray these real life characters, because they're great actors. They're excellent in their craft. But the story is not a happy story. Dillinger is a criminal. And he's played by Johnny Depp, and he also is a violent person. And he has charm, and John Dillinger has charm, and he's able to gain the empathy, or he's able to gain the support of the general public, because everyone's just desperate and needs help. And I guess he represents, just defiance to this justice system that really isn't helping the general public. So they support crime. So my question of going back to who are today's public enemies, I think, you know, when I think about this question, I think today's public enemies are pretty much the same. I mean, we have to watch out for criminals who are in positions of power and exploiting the general public, lying to the general public to keep their power, to keep their their wealth. And then we also have street criminals out among us, and those are public enemies as well. Not much has changed from that era to now, to current time. Interesting enough, I think the public enemies really are people of power who are not thinking of what's best for the American people or for the world at large. And I'll just leave it at that. This film is it's shot in a way that's very similar to Masterpiece Theater. If you're a fan of Masterpiece Theater, I think you would enjoy this film because it is a time period film. It does pay great attention to detail with costumes, sets, and just creating that world. It's a quiet film, almost like voyeuristic. There's a lot of close-ups. There's a lot of just a lot of nuances that you want to pay attention to because it's just a very stylized film. It's gritty. It has a journalistic, voyeuristic style to it, and it's very violent. One other note, there's an actress that plays John Dillinger's love, who also is a true character. Her name's Billy, and there she is. And she looks a lot like Winona Ryder. So if you're a Johnny Depp, Winona Ryder fan, it's fun to watch because she just reminds you of Winona. She reminds me of Winona Ryder. So it brings back memories of that 90s love between Johnny and Winona. So yeah, let me know what you think about the movie Public Enemies, and leave a comment in the comment section. I love to read what you think about the film, and if you like this type of content, please hit the like button and the subscribe and the notification bell so you can be notified when more content like this is uploaded. I hope you have a great day, and thank you for watching. Bye.